Oh, I need to remember to do Q&A. If I forget Q&A stuff, can you just like pop in and be like, if you have any questions?
Yeah.
Thanks. What up? What up?
Hey guys.
Happy Monday, y'all. I'll just wait for a little bit for people to come in. Oh, shoot. I'm bearing the lead
No
on the.
spoilers.
Yeah. Sorry. Everyone ignore that. That was, and we'll get to the leaderboard later. But welcome to Mogul Moves Weekly, y'all. My name is Luigi. I am the host of this live stream. Mogul Moves Weekly breaks down the movie The Mogul Game, made by MoviePass, from anything from box office buzz to industry power plays with, bold takes and insider speculation. Of course, I'm joined today with Josh, our head of data wizard, data dude. Say hi, Josh.
Hey guys. Hope you had a good weekend.
If y'all are just joining us for the first time, um, just so you know, you can always ask questions in the chat. Welcome to ask anything you want about Mogul or movies, and we're down to answer. Um, and so let's get started. We're gonna break it down. Happy Monday again. Josh, do you want to tell us about this weekend's performance?
Absolutely. We touched on this a little bit last Thursday if you were tuned in, kind of sharing some of the short range forecasts for the weekend. The big story this weekend is that pretty much everything overperformed. Some things are overperforming like beyond expectation. Um, the big one this weekend was Predator. We were tracking forecasts at 25 million, 26.5 million, moving up to 30 million into Friday. And it ended up doing 40 million for the weekend, which is very strong overperformance. So it was cool to see people come out and see that, obviously, and pretty hyped. Um, and then it was, as Luigi alluded to on Thursday, it was Girl Boss weekend. We had a lot of kind of small budget movies, and most of them did pretty well. The short range forecast for Sarah's Oil on Friday was 3 million. It ended up doing about 4.5 million. So it also overperformed. Um,
Nice.
Dime I Love, it was forecasted at 2.8 on Friday and it held that, which I think is strong for a release of that size. Um, the one that underperformed for the weekend was Christie, which was my pick for last week's buy. So I'm sorry if you listened to my advice, but it did 1.3 million compared to 1.7 million forecasted. Um, and there was also Nuremberg sliding in on some screens. It was forecasted to do 2.7 and it did 4.1. So overall, big overperformance for the weekend. Kind of rebounding from the quiet Halloween weekend. Um, and just, yeah, a really strong weekend overall.
And I think one thing to say about Christie and movies like Christie is like it could absolutely be a great movie and just have underperformed for its opening weekend. That doesn't mean it's not going to get more traction and or, more hype as more people see it. Like I'm thinking of like I feel like we always bring up like Anora as the example, where when
Mhm.
it first released, people were like, I don't really know. No one really knew about it. And then it ended up winning the Oscar. So it can
Yeah,
kind of go any way, right? Like,
it wasn't an immediate box office wow, but it grew on
and
people over time.
yeah, anecdotally, like our Stacy saw it, our CEO saw it and like loved it. So
Yeah,
who knows?
our staff meeting was buzzing about Christie this morning. Damn, I love not so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. But safe to say, kind of this week's like winner slash mover is Predator Badlands. Everybody's kind of freaking out about how good it is. And I know that I think it was the highest performing kind of Predator universe movie that's ever been released. So that's pretty great.
Yeah, box office was great. I think review scores across the board have all been solid. I think the cinema score came in this morning at an A minus, which is pretty awesome for a movie like that.
And from what I've been hearing, I haven't seen it yet, but we finally understand or get to know the creatures themselves. And I guess they like finally name what they are,
Huh,
which they
interesting.
never had before. So now you don't have to call them predators, you can actually call them. We need that. All right, so let's go to our next segment, pick, hold, drop. We each come to the table with our picks, holds, and drops for the week slash weekend ahead. Josh, feel free to start. Kick us off.
Yeah. Um, this week I'm picking Now You See Me. It's kind of I feel like it's kind of an odd duck franchise, but I feel like it has some faithfuls and
Hmm.
there's it has a certain charm to it, even though it's kind of cheesy and over the top. Um, and I think that segues into my sell being Running Man, which I think was your sell last week as well. I think Running Man is probably going to trend down a little bit, and some of the traffic that would have gone there will end up in Now You See Me. So I'm kind of flipping on those two, and I think like you just alluded to, I'm holding Christie. I think uh, it started off quieter than it should have. Word of mouth is probably going to be good, and I think it'll hold on well this week.
Yeah, for sure. I think I love how like loyal you are to Christy.
Yeah, hold.
Like hold. I think for me, my pick for this coming week is definitely going to be Now You See Me. I loved the first one, so I'm like, I know I'm gonna like the next one. And like, sorry, but I do like James Franco. I think he's hilarious. Sorry.
No,
And
no
the
need to be
addition of
sorry.
that, there's a co-star, like the young co-star who was in Barbie. I believe she's like also starring in that. And I really liked her. Just like kind of dry humor.
Yeah.
It's fun times. And who doesn't like a little magic trick, you know? I'm
Yes.
gonna hold I'm gonna hold Predator, obviously. Like it's just obviously performing really well. I think now that people have seen it, the word of mouth is gonna really pick up and it's gonna snowball. And then my drop is in fact going to be God, I can't even remember the name. What was that? What's the name of that movie? Jennifer
Time I love.
Lawrence.
Jay
Die My
Long. Our
Love.
path.
Yes. Yes. The reviews are horrible. Stacy also said he hated it. So, I mean, I wasn't planning on watching it, but I'm just not going to, and I would drop that
Yeah,
for
Stacy, a
sure.
Stacy negative movie review is pretty rare. It's like Stacy's movie reviews are usually like, how much did he like it? Did he like it? Did he love it? Uh, did he rave
Yeah.
about it? So a bad review
Yeah.
from Stacy is pretty rare.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's jump into the next segment. And if you guys have pick holds and drops for this weekend, please feel free to put them in the chat. You can also, if you're just watching this not live, you can also comment them. We love to know kind of where your head's at. You can jump into Discord, et cetera, et cetera. Um, Another thing, really quick call out before I move on to the next segment. Our private beta is still open for a very small amount of time, probably I would say it will definitely close within the next week or so. So be sure to head to mogulgame.moviepass.com to sign up. There is a $100,000 prize pool for the winner of this season. And so we're only letting very few people into the private beta, meaning you have a pretty high chance of winning a good share of that prize pool. So check it out, mogulgame.moviepass.com.
The
Free
sooner
to
you get
play.
in, yeah, the sooner you get in, the more points you can earn. So
Yeah,
sooner the better.
and you also get a special sort of founder's badge, what we're calling the platinum badge, which is only available to people who get in on this first beta. And you can help us build the game, right? So I'll say that at the end again, don't worry. Let's move into the next section, which we're calling trending. Just some news, movie news, trailers, new things that we need you guys to know because it does affect both the game and movie culture, and movie people have to know about it. First off, let's talk about Michael, because we did touch on this on Thursday, but some new developments on this biopic, given and despite my, critique of biopics as a whole.
Yeah, the latest news story this morning is Lionsgate's Michael becomes most watched music biopic launch of all time with 116.2 million views just over the weekend, pretty much. So pretty insane trailer drop.
Right, yeah. And a lot of times, I don't know if we've talked about this before, we talked about this last time, but there is a direct correlation between the amount of times the trailer is being viewed and its performance in the box office, at least opening weekend. I don't know what that correlation is exactly, so we'll get back to you, but there definitely is one. So, I mean, that's good for this movie. I am still skeptical because I love Michael Jackson. I dedicated a marathon to him when I ran a marathon for him once. So,
Amazing.
yep, yeah, just dedicated the Seattle Rock and Roll Marathon to him one time. I wore a silver glove. It was like the year he died. It's fine. I'm totally fine now. But, okay, so moving on. I don't know if anyone else is excited for this. I'm extremely excited for this. Kill Bill is one of my favorite sort of trilogies, series, universes ever, and I wish they would make another one. But they're re-releasing Kill Bill, in its entirety on the big screen, and it's called The Whole Bloody Affair. There is an official trailer for it, which really excited me. So I'm excited for this. I'm definitely going to be watching it. I'm curious. I think it comes out December 5th or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out if you are a theater going, if you like to go to the movie theater and just have a good old time. Because I
Yeah.
watched both of these movies in the theaters. I don't know about you, but
I don't think
I
I
did
saw
that.
him in theaters, and the timing is perfect. I don't think I've watched Kill Bill in a few years, so like
Oh,
perfect
really?
opportunity to go rewatch them in theaters.
Oh, it's like I watch it every year, like a couple of times a year. It's like a comfort movie for me,
Yeah, totally.
especially the first one. All right, there's some hype around Marty Supreme, obviously, with Timmy Chalamet. Everybody loves that guy. But the new trailer is dropping tomorrow, so watch out for that. It'll be definitely be on our socials. And then finally, there is some news on the Grammy and awards front already. We already have some nominations for Grammys. This was a big year for movie music at the Grammys. We have K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, the phenomenon, the monoculture that is K-pop Demon Hunters, nominated for Song of the Year. Mind you, this group is fictional. It is a fictional girl group. We love that.
Yeah, it's
And
awesome.
then, and then, record-breaking Sinners got 6 Grammy Award nominations, and this thing says 5 Hollywood Music and Media Awards. I don't know what that is, but good for them.
Yeah. If you somehow still haven't seen Sinners, please go watch it. It's
Oh my
amazing.
God. And the music is incredible in it. So I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Most Grammy nominations for any movie, I believe was the record that was broken. And then Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande got nominated for Best Pop Duo for Defying Gravity. I mean, I would love for them to both win an Oscar as well as a Grammy within the same year. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, a little extra hype leading into the second movie. Not that it needed it.
Yeah, they need, I was gonna say they need more fame, so I think
Yeah.
it would be so nice if they could do that. All right, that's it for our trending section. Let's move on to the prediction polls. We only have 2 questions today to cover, but I'd love to get our first reactions before I show you guys the results. So the first poll is, what bombshell lead are you most sick of? The options are Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, Margot Robbie, and ScarJo. Josh, what's yours?
I think as much as I'm a Christie stan, obviously, I think with all the publicity press recently, it's got to be Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. I'm gonna say such a controversial hot take that like I'm gonna get dragged for. I may get dragged for, but Scar Joe, I'm so sorry. She bugs me. I don't know why, but she just bugs me. And I know she's like the most paid actor or highest paid actor like in the industry right now, but something about her just irks me. Anyway, I'm extremely wrong. Sydney Sweeney is the bombshell lead people are most sick of. Ignore this graphic, it's wrong, but as you can see, 56% of pollers agree that Sydney Sweeney is the person they're most sick of. Sorry, Sydney, love ya. Like she's like watching this right now.
For
Imagine.
sure.
Which heartthrob lead are you most sick of? Oh shit, sorry. Liam Hemsworth, Jacob Lordy, Glenn Powell, Paul
Yeah,
Mescal.
I mean, you can see the results at the bottom. I thought for sure it was going to be Glenn Powell. It feels like he's just like kind of berating the
Yeah.
world with all his appearances, TV shows, movies, Running Man coming up with a lot of publicity. But somehow it's Liam
Yeah.
Hemsworth. You kind of tipped me off that he's more in the zeitgeist than I realized.
Yeah, I mean Glenn Powell is the Walmart version of like Brad Pitt, right? So in that way, he kind of irks me as a bit of a tryhard. But you know what? I get he has like u universal appeal. Like people love him in the Midwest. I
Yeah, that's
understand.
true. Yeah.
Now, this is my theory on the Liam Hemsworth why he's like a 38% here is because he's kind of an a-hole. Like people don't like him, and also he did Miley Cyrus dirty. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, we
think
remember.
my yeah, I think Miley's more sort of popular than Liam here. Anyway, I don't think he's ever been able to shake that, but as you can see, 38% people say Liam Hemsworth. He's in The Witcher right now, which I know is a TV show, but whatever.
Get in there and vote on the polls.
Yeah, please do. I'm trying to think of more fun ones. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in comments and or the chat. We also have our leaderboard shout outs moving on to the last section of the show. Um, Check it out. Number one, Zayura. Number two, Marvel. Wow, you were able to get that studio name. Interesting. Number
Yeah,
three, SJ Studios.
another benefit of
Yeah,
getting in early. You could pull some cool studio names.
yeah. Number four, Ram. Number five, Plump Pixie. Interesting studio name there. Uh,
Plum Pixie.
Kind of reminds me of like I don't know if you've ever done Peloton classes, but like they will come up with the wildest names. Actually, I'd love to see if you ever like if you guys have the most insane names. I don't even know what our policy on names are, but I would love to see insane names in there. And that is just about it for this week. Yeah, again, head to mogulgame.moviepass.com if you want to join this private beta. Spaces are very limited. We are going to close it very soon. I can't tell you when because, that's top secret classified information. But please, mogulgame.moviepass.com if you want to be part of this 100K prize pool. Josh,
Yeah, and
anything else
we
before we sign off?
no, I was gonna say we want feedback. So, if you're here watching the live stream, I'm guessing you are interactive and have things to say. So get in there and play it and let us know how you like it, what you do like, what you don't like. We're trying to make it better all the time.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well said, Josh. See you Thursday.
You guys.